Well, hello there, all you gorgeous and strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2014. And we move on to the next Grand Prix now, which is in Belgium. Yes, home of the Belgarians. Who knew? And yes, finally we can now show off the full potential of this Red Bull after our not very audacious debut in the last race in Hungary. Yes, of course, because the Hookster absolutely loves the Spa-Francorchamps circuit, and he's just about to put a time in that's going to absolutely smash everyone else's. A 1:55.483. Wowzers. Anyway, a little bit later into qualifying, as you can see, he's currently in 11th position. But anyway, just about to cross the line now, and it's going to put him in third place after the first qualifying session. Wowzers. Wowzers. Anyway, after the shootout session, we ended up in 6th position for the race. Okay then, let's do this. So once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the... wait, no, I need a poo, I definitely need a poo, bucket, no time for a bucket, because once again it's time to say go, and it's away we go from 6th position at Spa-Francorchamps. We've got Fernando Alonso and Kimi Räikkönen as he does a dive bomb like he always does from the Hookster. He gets past all the cars, already having to 2nd place, and he's right up the gearbox, yes, right up the bloody gearbox of the blessed one himself, Lewis Hamilton, as we go down the hill now and climb up into Raidillon and into Eau Rouge. Oh my goodness, look at this. I think he's going to pass Lulu for the lead. Oh my goodness, this is going to be absolutely incredible if he manages to get past Lewis Hamilton. Look at this wheel-to-wheel action here at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit, and he does it. Yes, oh, has he got past? Yes, he has, up into 1st position now for the Hookster. Wowzers. Well, we said we'd show off the full potential of the Red Bull car, and if we can't beat them in our Mercedes car, we're going to do it in the next best thing, of course, which is this Red Bull. Wowzers. So up into 1st position now for the Hookster. Hamilton in 2nd place. Our teammate Sebastian Vettel is in 3rd position, which means Rosberg is either in 4th or a little bit further back. And that's great news for our little inter-team battle that we're having with Nico Rosberg at the moment as we go through the next section of the glorious Spa circuit. Just look at all those trees in the background. Oh my goodness, yes, you just like to walk through that forest there and maybe come across a young maiden with her breasts all heaving and everything, and you know, perhaps she might want to take you into those woods and have a little bit of fun with you. Yeah, anyway, that must have been a dream I had last night. Anyway, let's continue now. Still in 1st place for the Hookster at the moment. Still 2nd for Hamilton, and still 3rd position for Sebastian Vettel, of course, our teammate. Let's see as we're about to complete the first lap of the Grand Prix and we go underneath the UBS sign. We will see where we end up. Just looking at the mini screen, see who's behind us. Of course, it's still Hamilton, and he's not gaining much ground on us. I have to say, not gaining much ground at all. So we're just about to go into lap 2 now, still holding on desperately to this lead at the moment as we accelerate forward now to lap 2. And as you can see, Lewis Hamilton's got very, very close behind us now, right up our gearbox, trying to get past. Of course, he's in the faster car, so it's more a case of the Hookster trying to defend than trying to actually pull away, because I don't think he's going to be able to. As Hamilton once again tries for a move down the inside but doesn't quite pull it off. So the Hookster is still holding on to accelerate forward at lap 4 of this Grand Prix. We now go down the hill once again into Raidillon. As you can see from the mini screen, Hamilton's getting very, very close now. We've got Rosberg now in 3rd position. Look at this, swarming all over the back of the Hookster is Lulu, the blessed one himself. He tries to go down the left, but the Hookster actually had that line covered off, and he holds on to this 1st place. But how much longer can he hold off from the blessed one? Well, we will find out as we accelerate forward now to lap 5 of the Grand Prix, still holding on to 1st place at the moment. But now the dynamic duo are both chasing him. We've got Hamilton and we've got Rosberg as well, and Hamilton's going to go for another move. Look at this, down the inside this time, but hopefully the Hookster's going to have to tie the line, and he does, and manages to hold on once again to this 1st place. This is unbelievable scenes, absolutely unbelievable. For the first time we are actually racing with the Mercedes and challenging them, because they haven't been able to scarper off into the distance because we got ahead. Well done, Hookster. Anyway, we accelerate forward down to lap 6 of the Grand Prix. Few cars, as you can see, coming into the pit, so we hold on to first place at the moment. Rosberg now up into second place, which means that Lewis Hamilton must have come into the pits, and Vettel is in third place. We've now got Kevin Magnussen in fourth position. This is now lap 7 of the Grand Prix as we accelerate forward down to the end of lap 7. As we hold on to our lead, it's time, unfortunately, for us to come in for our pit stop now. Just looking at the mini-map, and I don't think we're going to hold on to the lead. We may. Anyway, so we change from the soft tyre, which is the yellow sidewall, onto the harder tyre, which is the white sidewall. Obviously, it's medium tyres in the current Grand Prix, but it's the hard tyre for this race in 2014. And we're going to reach. I just look at the mini screen. I don't know. This is going to be very, very tight. There's cars coming down, but of course, we're going to be further along the pit exit than they are. And oh my goodness, I don't believe it. I think we've rejoined back in. We have. Yes, look, there is Lewis Hamilton. We have rejoined back into the lead on lap 8 as we accelerate forward out to lap 9 of the Grand Prix. And once again, we're still holding on to the lead. We've got Hamilton still right up our chuff, trying to get past, but we hold on valiantly, it has to be said, valiantly, in this Red Bull car into first place as we're just about to start lap 10 now of this Grand Prix. Going down the hill once more. Just 2 more opportunities left going down this hill section for Lewis Hamilton to try and get past us under the DRS, of course, as we now climb the hill through Raidillon into Eau Rouge. This is going to be Lewis Hamilton's second to last chance. We're just looking in the rear views and he's getting very, very close. He's now got DRS, of course, so he powers past us down the inside, or the outside I should say, but of course the Hookster is going to tuck in very, very tight. There's contact with Lulu. Contact. Don't take him off, Dave. Don't take him off or you'll get a penalty. No, it's okay. So he's holding on now to this first position on lap 10 as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 10. Just going into the last lap now of this Grand Prix. Hamilton still in second place. Sebastian Vettel now in third, which means Rosberg is down to fourth. No, wait a minute. As I say that, Rosberg's just gone into third place now. Third position. Wowzers, they're changing like bloody, I don't know what, but they're changing bloody quickly the positions behind. Rosberg in third as we're just about to go down the hill now, and this is the last chance for Lewis Hamilton. If he's going to get past us, it's going to be through this final section of Eau Rouge, and I don't think he's anywhere near us. I'm just looking in the rearview mirrors and no, I can't see him. Wowzers. So we should be alright for a win. A win, everyone. Yes, as we accelerate forward a little bit further though. And as I say that, Hamilton has managed to catch up to us. He's getting... Oh my goodness, there was contact. If you just looked in the rearview mirror there, he has contact with his teammate Nico Rosberg. And I think Hamilton's lost out and Rosberg has now taken second position, which is very, very bad news for us in this championship. Oh my goodness, that was very, very close indeed. But yes, we are going to cross the line in first place. But more importantly than that, Rosberg's going to cross the line in second. Oh, bejesus. Anyway, the Hookster is well happy with that in his Red Bull car. First place, Sebastian Vettel, teammate fourth. Wow. So there's the final scores on the doors then. First place for the Hookster. Second place for Nico Rosberg. Third place for Lewis Hamilton. And in the Drivers' Championship now, we are still in the lead by 16 points now over Nico Rosberg. Third place for Lulu. Fourth place for Sebastian Vettel. Oh my goodness, is this getting tight? It's getting very, very tight. In the Constructors, we are now in third place, of course, with our new Red Bull car with 259 points. Okay, it's time to move on now, as you can see. But before we do that, we have to select a rival. Now, Dave's going to be a little bit sneaky and a little bit clever here. Okay, we've got a choice of Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton or Kimi Raikkonen. Well, we're not going to pick Kimi Raikkonen, but we are going to pick Lewis Hamilton. Now the reason for this is because Lewis Hamilton's performance will now increase, and hopefully that will beat Nico Rosberg, who's currently in second and Hamilton's in third, and it may do us good in the end of the championship. Dave, you're a very, very sneaky git, aren't you? So we move on to Italy, just one cornetto, give it to me, delicious ice cream from Italy. And after qualifying we ended up in... Oh, what happened there? That was the first 18th? What the bloody hell happened there? Oh, for fuck's sake. So, I have no idea what happened in qualifying there. Maybe I was eating too many ice creams. Anyway, no time for that now, because it's time for the 5 lights to go out once more on the... see, no time for that. As we say, go, 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 it's away we go. From 18th position on the grid, a disastrous qualifying performance from the Hookster. We've got the back markers in front of us now. Adrian Sutil and Sergio Perez. Now, we've got to try and see if we can find a space here. If we... onto the grass a little bit for the Hookster. Oh, it's another dive. Oh, Jesus Christ, straight into the back of Felipe Massa, but he's going on the outside now of all these cars. He's going to get through. I think he has, up into 7th place now already for the Hookster. 7th position, just behind Felipe Massa, baby. In, of course, the Williams car, the almighty Williams of 2014. Not like it is now. It's an absolute bloody skip, mate. Absolute bloody skip. Anyway, as he does another dive. Oh, a 3-car dive from the Hookster and almost bins it going into that chicane. But up into 4th position now. 4th position for the Hookster, and he's behind one of the Mercedes cars, and I think that is the blessed one. Yes, it is. It's Lewis Hamilton. Wowzers. That's all I can say. Wowzers. Now, there's an old saying that goes around here that says that the Hookster never gives up and he never surrenders. Don't you know, don't you know? And that's exactly what he's doing. Yes, he never stops until the points tell him that there's no point in being able to be the champion. Until then, he just keeps going and doesn't give 2 fucks. No, not 2 fucks he's given by the Hookster, because he's old school. He's from the driving school of Ayrton Senna. Yes, if he sees a gap, he just goes for it, even if there isn't really a gap there. He'll just still go for it anyway. Anyway, now we go through our favourite corner name of all time. Dave loves it. It's Parabolica. Yes, I love that because it sounds rude. Very, very rude. Yes. Anyway, we complete lap 1 now and go into lap 2, and we are still holding on to 4th place. Oh no, I don't believe it. Rosberg is in the lead of this race. My scheme for getting Hamilton ahead has not worked so far, and Rosberg's in the lead. He's in the bloody lead. I don't believe it. How did that happen? Anyway, we accelerate forward into lap 4 of the Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel is now in the lead of this Grand Prix. Hamilton's in 3rd, we're in 4th, and we're about to get accosted by the car behind, which is the Force India of Nico Hülkenberg. He tries for a dive to get past us, but we managed to hold on to this 4th position, and I have to say, we are catching up to the back of Lewis Hamilton. Wowzers. Anyway, we accelerate forward out to lap 5 of the Grand Prix, still holding on to this 4th place, and Rosberg has now dropped down to 3rd position. Yes, 3rd place for Nico Rosberg, and I don't know what's happened to him. And Sebastian Vettel, our teammate, is now still currently in the lead. Wow, that should be great if he can actually win this race. This is now lap 6 of the Grand Prix. Let's accelerate it now into lap 7. And as you can see, cars have now started to come into the pits. We've made it only to 3rd place because other cars have come in, but I think we are now going to take provisional lead because the other 2 cars ahead of us have come in. Yes, they have. So up now into 1st position at the moment for the Hookster. But don't get too excited, of course, because we haven't yet made our pit stop. But at the moment, we are in provisional lead of this race on lap 8 as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 8. Coming to lap 9, it's time indeedy, Mr. McGreedy, for our pit stop. So in we come from the lead onto the hard tyre now, which is the orange sidewall tyre. This is a very, very hard tyre indeed, lads. Very, very hard. You don't want to meet this tyre in the dark back of a dark alley because it'll have your bloody hat off. Yeah, it'll kick the living... Anyway, moving on. Just coming out of the pits now, and it looks like we are going to rejoin... Oh, a car gone past us. It's Fernando Alonso, and he's jumped us coming out of the pits, and I don't think we've got any chance of catching him because of course he's in the Ferrari, which is a very, very fast car indeed, and of course Fernando's driving it, which makes it even faster as we accelerate forward out of lap 10 of the Grand Prix. And no, we haven't been able to catch Fernando Alonso, unfortunately. As you can see from the mini map, he's away and gone, absolutely away and gone. And Sebastian Vettel still in the lead, and Hamilton's in 2nd, which means I think Rosberg must be in 3rd place at the moment on lap 11 as we accelerate forward now, still on lap 11 as you can see, still holding on to 5th, but the car trying to get past us, and it's Jenson Button, but we managed to sort of crisscross that chicane a little bit, but hold on to our 5th place. Yes, 5th position on lap 11. Looks like Butler's dropped down behind the car that was behind him, which is Felipe Massa, and now Felipe Massa is having a go at the Hookster as well. Wowzers, absolute wowzers. He's trying to go around the outside. Oh, it's contact with Felipe. Felipe, baby, calm down, Felipe. Now Felipe drops back, and now his teammate Valtteri Bottas has now taken over in the leading Williams car. We accelerate forward out to lap 12 with the Grand Prix, almost at the end now, and we're still holding on to 5th place. Fernando Alonso is in 4th, and Felipe Massa is still holding on valiantly to this 6th position now as we cross the line and start the last lap of the Grand Prix, and Lewis Hamilton is in the lead now. So it looks like my plan for getting him ahead of Rosberg has come to fruition, because he's currently in the lead on the last lap of this Grand Prix. Now we accelerate forward a little bit later into the last lap, and as you can see, yes, it worked out superbly. Well done, Hookster, well done indeedy. Lewis Hamilton has won the race, which means Nico Rosberg is either going to be 2nd or 3rd, I do believe, and we are going to cross the line in 5th place. We're not going to have the ultimate pace that we had in the last race in Spa, but we are still getting points on the board, which is all important in this World Championship fight. So we cross the line now, and it's going to be 5th position. Yes, the Hookster's happy with that. Both hands go up, and he gives everyone the finger as well. Well done, he says. Well done. Oh my goodness. So now we need to see how the points have shaken up, because Rosberg was ahead of us, and he finished in 3rd place. We finished in 5th. Lewis Hamilton won the race. So in the Drivers' Championship now, we're still ahead, but now only by 11 points against Nico Rosberg. Lewis Hamilton is only 22 points now. Oh, that strategy may not have worked as well as I thought. And Sebastian Vettel is now in 4th position, but he's 73 points behind, so he's looking good, but I'm not so sure now about Lulu. Oh, cock it. Anyway, in the Constructors, we are still in 3rd position with 287 World Championship points. Well, that's the end of this video, everyone. I'd just like to say thanks so much for watching. As always, you've been awesome people. And as the team mechanics congratulate ourselves like we... Oh, hello, Sailor. Didn't see you there. As we always do, I'd just like to say thank you. And as always, there will, of course, be more later.